Every day to work on the headlines kakra.
Okay, nti Ghana.
That's why I say JBD any can say BD. And I say abomu and revenue pan on a brodo. Akatwa any agushi. So what I say. JBD and baako and it's a BD.
And now watching it, I watch it.
Yeah, some the best I
watch it. Oba house watch it. Wole your friend Kahuro.
Yeah, Kahuro.
Ghanaian time the Bokrata na no na ye de hyase ni. Mampani adodan kwa Kufuado. Ene Nigeria mpanifo so ene hye eye speaker wo Nigeria. On say ya na ntokwa kokko so adwadifo no Nigeria fo ne Ghana fo ntem. Mampani ahye Nigeria speaker on kana kumanto enye problem kra Nigerians say Ghana they are safe obi entumi nyi omo hwe yenua no omo prekope ntima oyemo enhwehwe ho asem ne NDC say de ne mekeka kro no violent na isisi ye bra ne ye trade no Oma justice enye adwuma Oma tenten enye adwuma tichu ni teacher ni a wawie ntete no oba be kira de age ne sika pa bi yekun ne ya yenhunu ye moma nhwehwe mu no so emra na fe government so na CSOs civil society organizations no wo mo kire se ejapa deals no mo ma mo mekire mu mo confuse system no nyame adom 2nd September and our 1st September ye bie airport no ye recorded COVID-19 positive bia ye de nyame ase enkoso sa amfama ye Ghanaian Times ne dia or the ban of pay.
Daily Statesman and so Ediene and Osia Kufuado proposes joint committee to handle Ghana-Nigeria affairs inti and non penifwesi hunkonya wa haya and sembia and asenkita hundie fa Ghana and Nigeria hono wa power bejokwa wombe share aka ho asem na ba konso wa ha say yana comments Kufuado for Badwam peace inti de mampani Kufuado ye na asumdwa ba Badwam no na yana abone ho abaso na Togbe Afede comments Togbe Afede condemns a Japa deal, says it is shrouded in secrecy. Eti Togbe Afede nso kyerɛ sɛ Japa deal ko no kokwam sempi na forim eti wakasa e de etia we the Daily Statesman there.
Any a guide the any anope the odia bani mampani emiti Nigeria speaker no so ewa ha. Now I heard my sister crying on phone, Tadi girls witness. And no Tadi semi ya bepem sa be yenhunu ne bobre no. That's why our court na Ruth Kwesi ne sister and watch her say mrantie na efrey and what say ne sister esu ewo ho. It ono na dance ya wode tu dwa ye hu Ruth love Christian and so ewa ha. Na in fancy ye wabu akwan kuma say ebeto dwa say caretaker bi akraketwa 23 years I will share will be farm so poultry farm. Na mrantie bi akokum no ya chi mum yenu ya wo mo boa me ya yenhwehwemu ena samu be hye no nso a dichem so na ashtown ebeto odwa se abrantie bi fra abrosan so be hwe ho asa one tutufo bi wi adwuma no age sa ansem no ya se ya kire enipa no mu bi baako ena dagbon so wo mani age mampani adodankwa Kufuado ho so wo ma asumdwe aba dagbon ene ne mpotamo ebre no aso kase no ye de ba na happy birthday in advance Apostle Selassie Ade ochena wawoda free team ni nyina ye show happy birthday nyame onhraw ma yen komra no ye ba yen fa kase mra gudie ene de aka etwaso
Enyumayefo wo Winneba Trauma Hospital na won sheda nya enyumayefo a wafa wankasa na emo wafa won Britia we bi mekire casual workers wo ho no kire se pani a woda ya sabia na no apam won ne kwan a wafa so pam won no won tiase nti wo mo wankasa tutu anamo e de aba apomde enyumaye won atena ye kase no se ekwan a pani ne de won fa so no ante won de nti won hwe na won ka bi ma wo
abosome mienu ene atwirenie na adwumayefo bia owo Winneba Trauma ayaresabia ede wonsem ebedan adom kase se eye opanyin na owo ayaresabia honom ayi won edia wankyerɛ mu bone a woye ya wayi won edi na ensemi ko Winneba apomuden adwumayefo kwantwerɛfo a owo honom ehye se opanyin na woda trauma ayaresabia no ano no wonfa adwumayefo a owo honom nyina ewo adwuma ne mu biem na opanyin atwerɛ ensem egu nkrata so ekoma nipa hodo a wayi won edi se wafom mu adwumam so obeje omo abosome miensa pe na adwumanfo yi nsem a woka ne se de papa yi atwerɛ ensem agu nkrata so se obeje omo adwuma ne mu abosome miensa pe no de enya de obepene so wode wonsem ebankramantam se wode bedan Ghana adwumayeko a ohwɛ apomuden ho nsem so kwantwerɛfo
Dr. Kwame George Pra osisien wo fa nipa be nipa 41 no we yedi more than that no we yedi na akodu baby no wasa for more than that na chese ya ye wo dada no ye juma esiomo adentra wo say wo yedi na wo say Ghana has ye pese e bi so mo say omo ma 3-month contract na ye pese e bi say omo ma 3-month contract na
tim nsu mu kura ne say yen bone no mum no wasa ka yen obi akɔwie receipt e wo hospital ho emenu no watete amankofo ama e kan ko da hon over 100 and something million say ni para wa nyi na di nipa da so ye adwuma no say casual worker say yen ya or contract worker how come say wo yen bone utumi ye di na obi anu wo kɔ wia receipt e de agege sika edie nipa ne te ho
obi ba ye adwuma 9 years 8 years na wo ye di na ye frɛ ye kɔ hu panyin no regional director ana o se frɛ ya back number ye adwuma afɛ de o frɛ o se meeting o ya kɔ ya o se wa ma 3-month fixed contract 3 months ni wia o mfa ye bio
Opanyi baako a odi ekuo yi anim eba enkramantem se wode wonsem ebedan mpanyimfo enso e de ensem sei na ato Adom kase anim
asama ono ka cha me ane se nke se ye ne medical director a owo trauma and specialist hospital ye ne ka eno an ya na ye hu human resource eno so an ya na yakwa hu central regional committee ono so an ye so ansa na hu central regional director ansa na ye de aba director general eno so one mu ina copies e wa ha se open copies si akwa metumi yi amo a eche se regional director assign se wo mu emfa enwedwum back but ono o se da bi na ono aka no eno a no be obi aka kwa ontie nti we kwa mpo che se sebe mpenufo na odi like o hye o maase no wo mu nim yansa ombu o mo e ma won nti nipa bi se obe de an leader
Kanejum Cheney the ma Public Interest Accountability Committee Dr. Steve Mantiao na wopani interest say wo hwe enipa bi a wo mo awie suapon na nso woni adwuma ya na tese suku kokora wo omai Ghana mu no sabe emfaso bi eni so
suku na ya kwanu hu nyi mfaso because ibe wie university we abetene efi no ma me wato edibana ma graduate unemployment our Ghana CC no oye a bomb waiting to explode. But our exploder, I mean now, we won't be safe in this country. Because there is a certain thinking there. People who are visible, people who we describe as opinion leaders are part of the problem of unemployment and the economic decline in this country.
Avanve so we win you move mbebun napco or the why you have a monthly year. Take a day graduate unemployment here time bomber. Much my vanity.
Minimum coffer, we are very qualified. Ejuma oye ura or safma for neba kofi or safma for yeno. Obutumu in so one what's one quay napco. Now, a soft mouth on the banner don't quite a snitch. Majata, sir. Into a Juma advance will create no. Members of this government, one more womba and koyebi. You won't call far, they may even be better qualified than in Penifuibi Wamba. And so woman won't quay a napco, yen ye mat no one quay a napco. Napco, not other jobs are advance will create, including youth in afforestation. On yet sustainable employment or a temporary and stopgap measure.
Fido mantamon sukra wo fra ho se sana yiri ena na presi ene nantoni enkro bi akeka ho no se de akwa no se kromafo na ena wafa ato won ho so se bridge ana sensamso bi e wo ho a eno ebu agum nti wontumi nkoma na obi ntumi fi ha enkwa hanum se wo mo afa ato won ho so se wo beyen siesie e wo sa kwan no so
Kame ayese afi ena aye omampani a otie akonwa so ana se MPP aban ya otie akonwa so nei e kire se afi aye yia
of rules. Now, Obepim Atifido and Temudia, Metimi Akas to be a chess, and Crobebre Honomoa, and yet I say, or more year of fruit, no home pampan crano, it me a phone minimu. And now, Yababe PM, a year, Sahana Yili. Naples and Mianka Bebre, and also war Nanton Mansinimu Pima, a choir or man for an Eco Hospital, and a district capital, and what to say, Tay, and Nadia Car Echo, Kaeba way, Abaya Hosama, Ne, I don't see PM1 over, said ye, a year or man for no 2 Asha Bebrea, ye champion, we know because some more, deity and or more Hanama, or more any abra or more Moye.
We are here this morning to fix our road, which was wash off on Thursday, 27th August 2020. Indeed, this is a big challenge to us because that is just the only main road for the people of Sahana, Napresi, and Janyorko to link up to the district capital, Nanton. This is also the road we use to access healthcare at Janyorko, education too. The children use it to go to school at Janyorko. Traders who go to market at Tamale and Savulgo also use this road. So now that it is going to be completely cut off, we are worried. That is why we are here to fix it by ourselves and wait for government to come to our aid.
Hospital. Our students used to pass here to the school. Now, if this road is destroyed, how can we get to the school again? How can we get access to the main road again? And we are pleading to the politicians, DCs, and others who can help us well to construct this road for us. We really need help. We really need people's help to manage this road so that we can be able to pass here very well.
Entiana 20 hon ansem on no nim so they can't on sa frɛ 70 say ya to mu wi ne na 70 atwa so tim say yes bless ndie mon one e kɔ ne ade ade CAF interclub competitions hon ansem pacho kotokone ash goal ne bi si o man na mu e wo Champions League ne Confederation Cup ne mu na de ebani CAF for the abasa Ghana ye nyintuma na se ye nka se ye mbobi mu ne ade ante bedu GF on GF so apia Ediama kotoko ene ashgodu se monchire mu mbebo ana mo ne hu ye last ye ka check afo so ye mo a e monchire mu ne
GF ku no abonkra ta tintintin de akoma asante kotoko ena afi Ashanti Gold se CAF Champions League ena afi CAF Confederations Cup betu ja afi ibesimu no omo gipeni akogina mo siakan ana se omu nya nkobie na wotwen wie ye ena CAF mpanimfo bonkra ta de betu ja se obi bia o kaniko no ho ya ne boboku ahodo de omani kire akansie yase no omo hunu so omo de omo hu gisa akansie yim ana se nya maso bi ne santi ne ya sha santi kotoko ne ashgood se enimanimu ya omo magye efekuo ne nti omo nka ansa na epono aye bi ato wa kopie October ne de toso aduno no yatomu
Yeka Champions League ne Confederation Cup one semono Alaji Abulamin or a board member the mama tema sombeko somon kono ne nsem ni
say ban say kwa Africa timi na say na ya dey propose about say Africa kwa mbia say kwa ebe bisa on technical bench no materials yawo say o maka say materials no e so to become one quickly no board will take the decision we inform here say this when we hit the ground na I also buy no and say Africa say equal say no propose out there buy ni until hear some consideration I believe say e do so man shall consider a decision but all the same no don't forget say your committee bia omoye omodwuma committee na adwuma no so no omunyamfa report to MI and so committee the eka nyina so no the Ankasa committee no almost the omo guidelines beba and holon so no and the be their guide man share inform here send sakape o my copy holon so be guide a lot nti no concern is about Africa apart from say nana ya oye na dwuma nyina no so the cancer committee no so report no so no be another factor nti say the nyina say consider na keke nyina sie ni ehun the way forward.
Yego sujuna class ni mo na yenko pie mo ashko na yene omo so hwe CEO de mabobo ko ne ora Emmanuel Frimpong on the osoma yere de pa.
We are as an say we are like 95% ready for Africa. Financially, like Dr. Cook from Pong has actually given us the budget, which is $500,000 for Africa.
$500,000.
Yes.
And I'm going to Africa.
Yeah. And I feel like it will get to a point where he's going to have to add more because of the performance. And with that, I'm not going to just be dependent on Dr. Cook from Pong because we're trying to get a couple sponsors on board. We're trying to get a couple of people on board because at the end of the day, I feel like Ghana football, the bigger clubs should be able to get proper sponsors. They should get big sponsors for the clubs, which we're not really looking into that. And me being part of Ghana football right now, I want to introduce that to most of the clubs.
So for this sponsors,
yeah.
That's good. Is it an attractive club as sponsors?
Oh yeah. That's good is one of the biggest clubs in Africa, in Ghana, and we're trying to make it one of the biggest in Africa.
One of the biggest in Ghana.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest in Ghana, but we're trying to make it one of the biggest in Ghana.
And I know did you say bigger than Kotokone has?
Oh, to be honest, I wouldn't choose any team over Ashanti Gold. That's my club. You have to believe in what you have. If I'm selling a product to you and I don't believe in it, how am I going to convince you to get it?
Ti as go see you no. Rafren Pong. Oye professor. O se brofo no timi cheche ne ho omu ye. Twi ndi ontimi mu be yo. Brofo no betima bu be. Ntina o bisa ne twa na oye professor ne ade a. Ti as good. Ene kotokofo no mo chiem se wo mbekọ Africa na se wo mo enko no yemfi wona yenko pie mu na no ada na congress baso. No mo ekoto odwase 12,000 Ghana cedis and the president of the Ghana Football Association obeji as allowance. Na beto odwase bebre na ahye mo adwen ewo ho na odro safo executive council member say 12,000. 12,000 dey say nyiske bia. Oh, nyiske bia.
Metie yetibe tax.
Yeah.
Na yede ko tua parliamentarian. Yetibe tax na tua minister. Yetibe tax na tua MC. Yetibe tax na tua police. Yetibe tax na tua government appointee bia. But at no time have I ever said, say, why would somebody take 10,000 Ghana as a chief executive of a company, and I take 30,000 Ghana as a chief executive of a company?
Yeah.
Some are taking it. Some are taking 30,000, 40,000. Yes, but I no create, you know, Ghana kopepo siya. Na be to your salary. You can wasem. We association what generate funds internally. We for say nipa anya yempo e baye your first time you kani. We've given you the examples of what was paid previously. Next and year to a car, people sit outside and cry.
All right. Nana Drew Saforo no ti President AJ12 na ne vice AJ7 na executive council members AJ4,000 Ghana cedis section so sa F1 bosum bi alawa na begum kunkun ada enwe bi fiafia ho ne ade a na ye konko pie mo nhwe da be na Ghana football ye bebo na no ada President Kasaye ya ntehwe anhyeda amfamfa ho ya bowram ne mpanifo bi atwen komo Ra George Amuako executive council member
o mampanyi na tumi no woni zamo intiminu nyina the obeka and yetie. But I think for the first time he has come out clearly and boldly on the position of football coming back, and he says it's coming back very soon. Let's take his word for it, and I believe that nyoma ekoso COVID no ne ekoso ni nyina no a Okasa is coming very soon. Mijinidi said it will come very soon.
And on Samora George Amuako, what you two draw or ESCO member. Next, and also when someone you go so Canada football be no vice president the Ghana Premier League Management Committee. Right, just here Japan on the on league in so on a vice president intina if you are not so bit my obi actually say if you are very mono league in banana so now omo dey abetum say October and e bebo ball e wo krom ha ono so nsam ni
na wo hwe kronisisia na
it seems as if the country is almost 80% opened. As some few days ago, the Oman Kasa, you can say airports in Kramponu, BSCR. Now, so we can tell within the airs, and from an airborne and from maybe at some point in time, you be being fully. And you know, I think the time is ripe. Say football will start again, and I am basing my belief in what the president has said. Say very soon it will change. Now I also feel, say if you listen to the conversation, Echo or now. Every association member is optimistic about starting the game again. Now, what do we need to start the game again? When the conviction of the clubs, the funding from the clubs itself, and the FA itself saying, say, look, these are the ground rules that you lay for the game to start. So me, I'm very, very optimistic about it. Say, you best start the game now.
Pano, winimno, papano, yashishano, papano, winimno, papano, where you are burial. We are papano, or burial. We are papano, or burial. Oh, or burial. But that's a papa or hono na mpocho Americano, obi shebram Sydney, mammy, maybe Sunday. Papano, you postu no, or your papano, and I wanna know. Because we are all looking for the Papano. Remember Sydney into American chain or be a sue or court, but you don't know the Papano. You know the Papano. Tell us who the Papano is. Na American Damano Mamo Aquaba. Chainyum.
Yeah, Chainyum.
Aquaba.
Yeah, near.
Na Kakana's mama honor may feel the papa, but I was a can't have some kakachum.
I from Chainyum.
Okay.
Me a high life artist. So career and beginning in 2016, officially 2016. I think Saturn and Kofu be home on Hitmaker.
Okay.
MTN Hitmaker, and then from there, no, I've been on a couple of shows and a couple of interviews, released a couple of singles. I'm go so I'm promoting.
Oh, interesting. Now, Hitmaker no position be and
I was just in for like 5 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
okay. In CCR where Juma no.
Oh, is that me go school so.
Oh.
My UCC final year. Okay. But is a Juma may did like
study about UCC.
May psychological foundations of education.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. But I imagine the no.
Oh,
okay. Mama man kase bebre. Ye bibi kakra me na say.
Okay.
Ye bibi kakra me.
Enyomo na da say. Chenye yeah, Misha Damudina, Major from Miss Alimeti, Assembly. Was it in a maintain? My among come on. Jana cross on and say no. Titi Bremo, when you want Fena, they worry. The said when your baby, I want better was it. The said when your penny, I want back come out. To say, oh, Mammy Michelle, were full of partners. Walk to a bar, Nitrinsa, what is now me, no, I was in a Fiena. When I got an attack, I made them win some quam and said, well, we creep, very hour in the war. When you get a order from one another. Sabina, I say, you don't know yet, the sin seeker. Papa Mincha, one and so when it is a canino, and 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 a yes, cato, and a dear papa, so wouldn't see car. And then I don't know what quiet day for so be a renny wa. Yeah, on a wobatina, I call we creep, Kawasa papa. Now for 4 better to a gunasum, so when I were cheating, Kofa and Tiba. As I call Bahanesa, or Bahanu, Yamis Ronini Moa, Obesi and the one betting I'm dying with over in a Range Rover, right? So near Boasica. That's why I would have to
the song is still good. The song is still good, but me pede isi asem we do mama say. It's Erboko school 4 years.
Yeah.
Mama na papa wa bo call papa. You hear nyum na bobo. Psychology no. Onkashe baby.
Oh, but unze I think the education is of formal education is of it's there to make you think wide.
Okay.
Timiko school said that baby imagine him.
Okay.
Mama nyama bebre. I don't think so was a follow course na nyama bebre ho no ma meet me the immersion school no. Ebi ameba ha na nka ode brofo hia me a ka wo same nso metimi ka bi atwitwa me ho a fine ti ni nyina na
that was school na education brofo
oh say me ka say
na think wide na enwom no na ebe ye
enwom no de
high life music sure there Ibinya sika is a sustain home.
Oh, definitely. Once I have passion and quality.
Sika wo me ho already no mutumu da start in sika bi na ade.
Enyom sika wonyom. Sika wonyom sika ni nyom.
Enye bi.
Me guzo aminya bi.
Okay, abo shows na ade.
Oh, definitely. Once me bo life.
Aji kasa hin because in pedam your show they able to me sustain no.
Well, open say me can like amount amaje kese pa on the show. Let's say 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah,
that is sure the 1,000 able to make the sustain no.
1,000 for just 2 hours performance. Okay. Like me to me fun sustain me but like it's just a step at a time. It's definitely as the music grows bigger, then prices also increase. That is how it is.
Okay. Into enyumi a ebo me ye enjoy ECC ano or you one of your
it's
singles is about.
It's actually not out. It's just a freestyle and I'm here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Into can we have some kakasham? Oh,
so this one is Sikado.
Okay.
And it's a song I wrote I think some 3 years ago. And then it just talks about how things have changed over time. Like those days now, like love was very, very vintage. You know, once you develop this kind of love for the person, and then you talk to the person's parents, and then you can actually take the person home.
Okay.
But then now things and your master crash, so it has to do with a lot of money and then stuff. And I'm here.
How many singles now?
I have 5 singles out.
Okay. Any album coming out soon?
There's an EP next year.
EP?
Yeah, EP next year. I'll be releasing.
Okay. But what singles?
Okay. So. If it's sad now, what I'm saying, we'll be too quiet. See what mommy Susu Yenina Kamichi, Jim Paya boy, and say, a better na cross here. See about the saying, our mommy don't pay, but what can sim? Maybe you know, say, if you are the one marry, the grind all day, got that money can pay the as I travel, go there from where I know help you again. No, day and night, to see they make me go through pain. As I travel, go there from where I know help you again. No, day and night, to see they make me go insane. Order maybe. Wait a minute, da maybe, da so me, da maybe, order maybe, yeah, da maybe, so me, da maybe. Order maybe, Brony da maybe, da maybe, da so me, Brony da maybe, order maybe, da maybe, da so me.
I'm fall in love.
Thank you.
I'm fall in love.
Thank you.
Na mupocho, na sheti.
Oh well.
Because I'm a Muslim poor. Or if you find Terrican, I'm about to me at all. I said, I want to show you.
I can't now.
Okay, home. I assure that when you're afraid, because I'm confused when you're afraid. So there may be a man, I should shade, because I'm shady. They be harnessed.
Oh, yes, sure.
Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa, they be harnessed.
Most of the time, is that me very, very reserved and then very reserved type into me. Person can forbid me reading emotions. So be sure when you bit me read emotions.
In conclusion, because you are shy.
Yeah, like very, very shy and reserved. It's a machine. I meet my nyama baby. Be you pena.
Na me fair. You fair. Some bad. I was my show.
Hey.
My show because in the you pedi approve show for there.
Some million friend.
Any friend. I was
I can.
My show when you.
Yeah, not just a waham.
Oh, there be. My show when you. Just for some few seconds.
Okay.
My show when him. Beautiful. Why are you fine boy? Fine boy, shades. If you come out here. It's actually a American for 1 year shy.
American.
Hey, it's a Sunday ambassador. What's the master Mia? She go ball.
I have my dream pound.
My director will be campaign. It's a American. He's not shy.
Okay, but there are reserved ones, you know.
Hey, brother, in your reservation, your new hotel, you have reservations. Now, Mopocho, as the next year, be expect EP. Abazibim they expect from you.
Okay, so on the EP, I'll be releasing some songs off the EP. Until this year, say, may drop the last one before the year ends. Okay. And then I'll drop a video with it as well.
Okay.
The name of the EP isn't even out yet. We are still talking about it because we've not even selected the songs which are supposed to be on EP.
I see, interesting.
So I make preparation.
Okay. Now, wanna be because me who then you commit guitar aye bibi kakra.
Oh,
Aba artist biom na Erisha Konde botum enye flow.
Okay, so basically me ne comedy you could share a program as and then we say high life and common and you go and he's an amazing person. Definitely I would like to work with him. But aside that, no me lots of young actors me person me no mo be juma. Yes, definitely. Me I wouldn't like to go in for the big dogs, even though say me nya big men na me pay. But people who are equally talented as I am, so nipa ni feature me one nyom so na say me so me project bisa it's very good say me.
Brother, enya show the tia dem pede butia.
Unze ni nyina aka ho.
Empede butia.
Ni nyina
ko for mo frama no.
Oh, nya mo frama no. They are also very
they
like
are good.
Just like me, I'm very talented.
But ncha one just the most me panyin na beje no.
Omo crowd ya vibe on kwa na e pick.
Aha, ncha that we pe low cost. Hey, American phone to the moon. American.
The low cost, but do
and represent one well.
If you don't one brand on very well.
Okay.
Let's say what the big art at one so most of the time no nipa ne beje shine no.
I see.
But if you build your reputation to some point what I say me ba let's say me bo chenyum let's say about 60 to 70% of Ghanaians ni na me the big art to menyum so it's equal we are rubbing shoulders in terms of popularity and exposure.
Okay.
But as of now, so the very big art cartoon so let's say you need a banger pan. Very soon you will actually lose your character on this tune.
I see.
So it's all part of the reasons why I'm a person many conform many or our vibe and a picky. So together we grow, and then when it gets there, definitely big arts.
Great. Yes, some pan I can't hold baby no, but more portion pedestrian so in there Friday my fans no followers no more worry Adom TV and pay more enjoy my fans for foreign brothers and sisters. It's your baby kakra, your baby kakra sound man.
Okay. I'm sorry I don't pay. If you are not back, Miss Me TV, yeah. Made it to Adom TV, yeah. TV fair. I'm a casa de yeah. Yes, Major Mouse, yes, oh, yes, Major Mouse, yes, oh, my name is a many at the farm, and to Jim come on, come on, Jim, what had you when you said you're if I have any at the farm. Gonna link me up, Sister Sandy. When is a feeling woman and in the yes, Major Mouse, yes, oh, brothers and sisters, Miss yes, Major Mouse, yes, oh.
It's a special. Also, there you record, brother. And you oh, I'm a rapper.
So, oh, definitely.
Okay. So, why is that? No, me a rapper, but Mama Asana ye and you a crime me who be our favorite. You favorite artist be a when you're general. Now you know your mama, but Mokoba, maybe someone some now. My share some funny videos to be a your bombazana, your compile your social media and your videos be now more. I am a so pie, Luwayne and Nazano, Luwayne is an umpon, chop, no Koshewa, Boba, Damascene, or a war. Is the war we are starting. It's one Shana Yamra. Let me be said there, who favorite Ghana high life art on your one.
Member back up, I have like
Bebre.
Yeah, like I have like.
Sure, they get diplomatic in a pen.
Oh, they be like.
Okay. Boy,
like first of all, Daddy Lumba. Kujwenchi.
Okay.
Generally, artists I'm sure that looking up to them. So Daddy Lumba, I have Kujwenchi, Samini, Sarkodie.
Oh, okay.
And then also Freddie Mercury.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Now, if a inspiration were him, which of these acts never inspiration from?
Oh, I pick inspiration from all of them, but then I craft it in my own way, you know. So life actually inspires me. live. Me know didn't come say you can share something, you can say something about mystery. Just a short story, and I feel say it's interesting. I would use it as music. I bet me put you on the spot. Oh, but me catch all the me pede from any of your favorite. My favorite. In you choose. Oh, my father the lumba. Me say that. Me bibi kakra. Me feel it. You know this one, so you help me sing it. Oh, okay, it goes like, I'm missing me back with do. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, you move it and until you me back with do. Oh, oh, ah. We said you need to be a new Simo. Oh, oh, ah. No one so want to watch you me back with do. Oh, Timmy will be a money do that you look me, yeah. Oh, there will be a funny joke at the Timmy no pretty, now me no pretty and in Tiana. What do you mean I'm with you, sir? So, and I will send me in daddy. Who did he, my sister? I can't walk punk, come say, sir. And so, when you can't say, depend on me, son, dear. Depend on me, son. It is somebody who shall yes, my time for me, auntie, men say no. Oh, 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 Naminti, men say no, me a simo. Ah, Naminti, men say no, my bravo. Ay, Naminti, men say no, men say no. Auntie, yes, say, Adom say one say no. Oh, oh, Namini behind tea. Oh, oh, Harry. Sumiado, Harry Sumia. Oh, I hired the Joe, but why are not you there? So I'm going to get the Damana. I was the acquainted to full into Mumbrano, why am Mrs. Mammy Boat's my president for the Brothers and Sisters Association, or BBRA, or share, or J. What's not do, or share him, Biara, Madanasa Sonkoka, but your ball handles, ma'am. I. Okay, handles. Chainyom, KYEI space. NWOM on all social media platforms. Let me say it again. KYEI space NWOM. Change them on all social media platforms. Okay. Thank you. Okay. It's important. A good moment said, and now you found sorrow, Joe. And Mami Boatma, president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. Aha, you bet mouse a pay. We follow on Instagram _Mami Boat. Maybe I don't want to say Papa. Wanna watch so, but that's say director will be Kofian Pedro, Sandra Besana Capo, and Eugene Arbason, Nelly Wahade, Jonah. And what's Moses? And now you may stand dressing in armor, don't ask Papa. My sword.
It was about me already. That time with the inner now the occasion was one. I can go for a woman who's in the cancer. We not tell us it is breaking news. Breaking news, you. You need that now election. Anyway, editors forum. Share the hours. Educia. You didn't come up. I would do ye pa, but in a very relaxed manner. Yes, you know, Quenya. 80 me cheche. Ya drink kama. Ye has a baby mama was went to me near Dinkoma. Tigua Tanasi Tigua. The big boy Tigo. Oko Adom FM. Ononi a Puff Daddy or no. Yeah. Kwasem Panswa. A Aqua and the singing Ashishia. Odro don't be no. Gash your friend saying, you say that why American guy and Low easy. Hey, you know what time is it, man? Yeah, Little Weezy. Yeah. It's Yamakwaba. I'm sure the next 45 minutes is really going to be exciting and educative. Tigo, my main shall share with you. Now, within the week, over to my minimum, you also say, oh, draw your attention again. It's okay.
Yes, okay. So, the said, week in Ankasana story I dominated week in Japan Royals. But me feel say it's been flogged well enough and Tiano paying Japan Royals. parliamentarians na momodi. But between enra chini enra eni ne anope. Ne trendy pa ye papa bi a ye friend no Dr. Fojo.
Dr. Fojo.
Yes. Wama ye nuanumu bi awards bi, including other leaders within the space, political space and in the media industry. One more awards Eko Senasa awards no and one by some Accra.
Award no dear man.
Or dear man.
Are they big one?
Also awards no or to be fair no or free awards no global leadership awards na or say what or the backing of or there are 5 SDGs no Millennium Development Goals no
sustainable
he's tied the awards to it, but information na ebe chire say as a awards no problems kakra ho. In 2010, in 2010, he was arrested by the Apex Bank. Meka Apex Banker, Michelle banks, rural banks, community banks war Ghana ha. Omu kambo mo omu body no near Oshomo so no ye the Apex Bank. Otron letter command all the rural and community banks war Ghana, a lot of them. Catch on say Obabe Mom awards, the same UN awards here. And see, on say the real banks, the rural banks no. So almost chiro koma Apex Bank ne say nipa say si o my awards so obi entua 200 cedis as a participation fee. And see almost chiro koma Apex Bank and Apex Bank so debut sad idea ye nim ho hwe. And see almost fa kwan bi so invite no. I'm talking about as far back as 2010. If invite no si omra no mo discuss awards no. Okoye me echi no krama asem no could di police for Emma, I don't know how it ended, but we have a system no more. Yeti yani say Nancy was also
the doctor.
Or the doctor for Joe.
Books and medicine.
As to whether doctor's degree na cry, say or see cry no cry credible cry inti. And see, it's been trending and
say award ninye papa.
Yes. Omo mwaji awards ni bin so very prominent people or more in society.
No, a year and for GB.
Young crop for GB na many yenua Nathaniel or Joy Sports a din common or no sunya awards nibi. Or can say or no your friend is so major awards no ye home or ye moon shemu akra. A free or free guy no ebisa say oh BBC or yeah in fact he even went to the extent of calling Alisa Hotel to find out say BBC baso homa omujitu mu se BBC baso e ma ne ko honum na okoye nso nipa edimu ebi by di black mu sa akodi mu nyina ji awards ni bi but then background check akra na later e ba ye ne kire say problems were awards no but you see awards anima we no see letimi educating crofo akra. In fact there are people, it's a whole economy on its own. Crofo bi ohono asa ehono mu didi. Enti wo call countries bia omo tourism almost wo awards as a awards tourism. Enti they go to sites as a predatory organizations. Enti omo cost a sites until we timi akọ bia University of Ghana. Now we send you communication or PR department also ye awards say mam. One you careful la ubeji awards sa we were not awards no any gravitas bia.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, spring up. Only they needed accreditation.
Yeah.
We have no issue.
Yeah, exactly.
And no, and I think Tigo and Day by saying say it's an industry on its own in terms of the awards, no. And I think some of these people names were capitalizing on our obsession for awards. Until we've built a system amount for entrusted process, no. People think say when you begin doing something, now man first start table abasope. The next thing is there was a award to show say I've arrived. Until we are so obsessed with awards. And now we go through the list of Nkofo or Momo, we're in the 7th edition, at least from what is in the public domain. We're in the 7th edition. Or more awards. We're for media colleagues in Crown Twin Chain because the media colleagues are that many. For Montun Chain. The University of Ghana Vice Chancellor, Edgy Award, maybe.
Okay, hold on. Nathaniel
okay.
also now briefly on my Nat Akwaba.
Yeah.
Hey, Nana, we need to enjoy for to you. Well, Nat, do I have to congratulate you on your latest award winning? And I say, me hold on, Kakana Maminchi movie as a.
Well, Minya, okay, mate, yeah, you know, more shame now. A human eye, and yen dear, a wohoma will be able into no, and the major amount. Say, award about the award in by you. A human will be able, yen dear, no dear, Sebi. And to say, be a doctor, dear, or no, or consulting room, and answer, or theatre. EBA said you'll be in Tiaponas or Ponaponas or Shady year, no other country will be. But yen dear, a radio so, a TV so, a internet so, in Tipubia, a Jumano, and a Senia, a Huntier. Intino award about the bayou, and then congratulations to the Odimamia, said the magic.
Yeah, you deserve it already.
But yeah, can't watch me. You still to be something. Yeah, can't watch.
I see. So, what I'm hearing this morning, Facha me quite an opinion. Adom FM programs manager Tigo. My insight to what has really gone on. Personality Nankasa or institute this award in Nankasa no somewhere 2010. Is that correct? Or initiative move beer and they up now just a 419. And as Wasari surface. Asa this award yaba all kase our link with the SDGs ne and someone I just giving it a certain clout any. So what's your understanding of Nipana or Masa award, you know? And then your abawa actually.
You meaning I metresi for kaka the yin more share kaka the me kechi no na say me yefo so am fan cheme. Kini share na yet biasa so the fansa. Yeah, to me, and I'm the photographer, so
yeah.
Me were about 6 to 8 weeks ago, and minya correspondent letter near there, sending me messages there, almost me. In Tia, almost say a friend of Global Leadership Service to Humanity Award. Me initially no man because it's Zanema way they come up all the time. When they are mature, they come up all the time, and I was a little hesitant when they are mature. So it took a while for me to actually take the decision. So then after a while, I responded and said, okay, thank you very much, and I almost say the event is coming on so and so date, and that they'll require like a portrait photograph of mine and all of that. And even that took a while for me to eventually send over on the channel. Now the explanation I got was that they are putting together the award in honor of the leadership and service of our departed former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. In fact, it takes a while, and some may decide to make core events, And I'm sure that if you get contact with the award event organizer or no other country, because I have told him that I decided on the morning, in a week, we will see, and I make call internet, so make call, and I make who say Professor Ebenezer Udru Usu, Madame Fopa, very well-respected gentleman, and a giant in academia in Ghana, on Swajibi. Into me who you know, okay, and it's not that a. So after that, me friend Alisa Hotel, and I me bisa say event be baso ewahana, and I will say I. Na me bisa say event ni your friend is saying, and I almost bought that you know mami. And I see you. Into me the phone no too so, and I wait no. So the minute you in a computer no on a share, and I make a channel say, but I'm not exactly, but hey, this is it. Now, we them fear, but my main kakaka in your say, yeah, send me to Matiano, me a professional MC, and so they be on certain days, my day is very packed in Tino. normally no me hoka for any sanya no ahead of time. But we know because I hadn't decided no, I'm not pana my make a no bisa me say nothing before no I'm not paying no more for I'm still there. The only thing I say I hadn't even decided whether or not to go. Into get share na me who VC picture no and then a presentation from the previous event, the same award scheme na me see you and yeah. Once yama yam papa ne idea and yeah I mean it's good because said munyina munim me brand ne die me fit ni agro and have broken my back over the years to grow my brand. And so I am very careful what to and who to associate with. And I know like I said in the beginning, I know it's out there for all to see. And I leave that for the public and everybody else to judge. Enti no nyamincha de amajuni du ye no na me Badwam me ho na me koye no so no me hunkofo. I mean I saw quite a number of people omoye I mean within my circle and people of like mind and like brand in other sectors. Enti no editor of Daily Graphic, a very very good friend of mine and my senior from St. Augustine, Kobi Asma. Ono wo ho na our friends in the showbiz industry no so from Sarkodie, D Black, Daughters of Glorious Jesus. And who said, many Sarkodie picture, and many Daughters of many Sarkodie picture, who say air trendy with social media. Now, yes, and then away from that, I also saw the likes of Honorable S.K. Boafo, who they are channel. Coincidentally, Honorable S.K. Boafo, so no, a very good family friend. He's, like a father to me, and in fact, I was the master of ceremony for the launch of his last book, which is called Anger. And I have an autographed copy of that book here. And when you mention him as well, in terms of public service and in terms of what he has done serving this country, there's nobody that can call anything in terms of question to his character or anything. I mean, and currently he even serves as the board chair of the Minerals Commission. I took a lot of inspiration even on the night. That okay. I mean, even if these are persons who have also contributed their bit and done a great, and have done great service over the period.
I see.
And so it is well to, and of course, I know myself and I know what I do on a daily basis and I know what I have done over the period. And so when somebody comes to me and says that they want to recognize it, I do welcome it. And basically that is it. Okay, the only thing is social media echo.
Yeah.
So the piana ibinumu pese omodi ya represent many adie no mo kika send me adie we will damage channel.
Yeah.
But on my part, said the media I haven't done anything wrong. I was approached by and it just turns out that unfortunately this person is not what they claim to be.
Okay, now mama now say ba me da wase no only doctor na say akasa bi.
Okay, well, I called him, I sent him screenshots at the end of party, I sent screenshots to his phone. And I called him and said, my friend, this is what is going on. And that, you need to come out, you need to come and respond because my brand is paramount here. My brand and that of others who have also grown very big brands and are very respected in their respective sectors and areas of the and will say, not with the because I wouldn't want anybody to associate me with anything that is not clean and is not because I am clean, I am credible, and I am and that one, like I said, is out there for all to see. And my record as a public person is out there for all to
so
see.
Nat,
yeah,
we see even the Janeti go atro as see I call Adomona. We see you a good online. I know she too much. Now, what you say too much, Obi to me 6, Embedano 9. Embedano quiet. We're always proud of you, how you've distinguished yourself. Now continue to distinguish yourself. Now, that's it. But I'm very worried, share. Me of a crack on SK.
Yeah. And I make us a man when who said.
na ye nkofo atabi yaji tuma dia e abre
the choice of personalities is really a very you know that's a power for your time. Great.
Wow, the challenge is how the thing is crafted. Of course, untimi and soaring kase the award no per se.
The people don't deserve it. You can't say
and that. And I say award nimpo a fake. I think say what the award claims to be. Because obiabe timi a sorry a register company. I can say because I were several other awards. You understand? Omu modalities, how they pick people and award them and all of that. When the money challenge, what the award claims to be,
which is not.
Inti or say a global leadership award linked to in the case of the director, Mr. Director, boss now that 1D1F secretariat, former MP, now on also Eka Humbi. It is a whole kind story now, daily guide, man, na award, ne say, in honor of the memory of the late Kofi Annan. It is a when your letter be, they can't just say you've been selected. This is an award in memory of the late Kofi Annan. And no man a certain brand. You understand? And I say the award in itself might not be fake. Claiming to be what it is not. Say a global humanitarian award being where the 7th edition. Say when you letter no, that's a Google. Echo Boa, there will be some names. Say the vice chancellor of the University of Ghana now, a past recipient of the award. And it's a story. This a pop up na a bar. I'm sure you'll be convinced. But I think, say, it comes back to a culture, obsession for awards. And when a man for exploit.
Indeed. 2010 one now make us only a rare banks ninya problems no. In fact, letter no they come on no tron letter no say the awards in itself no will be chaired by Kofi Annan himself. Yes.
You know. Into using the name, I don't know. Say Ebia, the Kofi Annan Foundation might probably also have to come out.
Yeah.
If Ebia MOU to organize that under the brand name of Kofi Annan, and also Yadi was here find it out, and that's why I think there is more to be done.
Yeah.
Why we're in the 7th edition, the past 6 awards. Now, how did it go?
But I'm picking a lot of further information. Say guy Nankasano. Or a lot of issues, background checks, problems around issues of Kumasi years back.
Yeah.
Later.
And I think, going forward, lesson should be say there are recognized, credible awards in the system, and it speaks to again. The cultures and also even the PhD awards are man for Emana or China way a doctor Nipanintna on true even dissertation. In fact, dissertation on true with on kind being put. But Obiaba say o create award be or man for doctorate award. People even pay for some of these things. Into a year, what society celebrate? Again in Ghana now, see a young who will be the doctor Ekahoa. You hold you in it once society celebrates those things. A man for also will create that thing to sell. We should also change on.
I didn't say
a
gold-plated bottle.
Gold-plated bottle.
But there's another worrying development where you are running the show.
No.
But show need together. Another worrying development. One who signboards be a PMO somewhere on the eastern corridor of Ghana of the Western Togoland.
Welcome to Western Togoland. Where do you
a new one
signage?
No. I'm telling you, I know pay. Your reporter or Kufu, the Eastern region, Kofi Sian. The Nina Kasama or Noa Kohon, one natural pictures in the Aba. And you know.
And the
question we need to ask is Omo ye chi womo emre bi say omo ye preparations be somewhere in the forest around the border.
No. But these petty trivial things should not just keep the eye on the national security.
Oh, there be way there. I mean, serious. Anyway, that so many how baby, it's still region so many how baby. Until they are claiming ownership of the land beyond.
Say everyone say an ajumpo nebia on the blind side of national security.
There's nothing like a blind side when it comes to
it can.
Percentage should be yeah, more chance.
No, maybe the other say. It shouldn't still be there as at this morning.
Yeah.
Because this story broke, I think, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And the signage should not be there.
The importance is exactly.
Serious. And I mean, I say sometimes, security services no so mo ye o modwuma ye nim say security there, but information is very important. Ya can at least updates. Last year better and your boy used to about so say omo registration. No. Every step of the way they kept telling us what was happening. And the Western Togoland issue, let's know what is happening to the issue.
It's like it's funny, but it's not gaining attention.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I said they have a clear plan.
Movement, yes. This is how they start. I mean, we know of a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Especially in Africa. You know, some of these things should not be toyed.
A lot of examples about Southern Sudan.
The challenge though, NSA, because of the timing, you have 3 months to go to a very crucial election. And idea we involve a whole region. If you are not careful, propagandists can twist it against government. Into how you deal with it, you need a lot more tact. That's why national security should be a step ahead of them. Always. So far, national security has been reactionary. And in Conformity started, and we close in on them.
And that's also a very important education, a historical education. I was here. In fact, for people who think that the whole of the Volta region and OT regions are actually part of that arrangement plebiscite now. Western Togoland part of Ghana. It is a no. It is not true. It is not true. I am from the Volta region. Baby Amefino has always been part of this country that was a British protectorate. And you know, a lot of education has to go on. I mean, sure, some more secessionists no now more claiming
they also feed us negative information.
Exactly. I mean,
all right, so that's by a quite one.
And even the plebiscite, and yet just even OT and Volta for taking some northern parts
of the northern region,
and they were always they were always part of Ghana. Until we need a bit more education on that.
Okay, so that's it. Until we make sure we say, sir, Western Togo. What would design
signage?
MPP colors,
oh no, red.
The MPP say red room.
No, this is more La Côte d'Ivoire national flag. Orange.
As a Togo from national flag, it looks a bit
almost a new color combination.
To this.
No, it's a well thought out there. I think national security should take this.
It could also be mischief.
That's not a mischief.
Well, we don't take chances on matters of this sort.
We
could take a chance there. Mischief. We want to do an issue. What is it? Osebuzu. The other day, what comes to?
Oman and Seminole Edoso number 1. Mefabeye. The reopening of schools and how it's affecting private schools. And may cast us same way because I think going forward, businesses in Ghana would have to set up. Unim say Wimbledon, a tennis Grand Slam event. Now a insurance on the entire tournament. They insured the tournament. Into a bar say COVID into me more for this year, no. They fell on the insurance and millions of pounds in insurance. Workers on where linked to Wimbledon event now because of the event now masono or there was insurance to take care of all of them.
What your broader discussion about?
Yes.
Crown as Omano. Yentias Yeni Epepa. Insure.
Yes.
Yankasa.
Yes.
Yes. Yankasi. Other things.
Yes.
So continue.
Into workers related to Wimbledon event, were sorted because there is something huge in there for them. Oba Ghana your private schools, what is their plan? And a private schools in the Brina any proper laid out management structure. me proprietor me na mate me school into oba e bia me na me ye boss me ni ho a me yere na e take over crisis be say hit everybody is found wanting and I would read message who say now we could see says me kind one letter be a private school teacher throw any brain and I had another message and we quite a heartbreaking man and for with your leave no me kind or say Mr. Sabons, good afternoon. Please, I need your help for me and my little family to survive today. I was teaching in a private school before schools were closed down last March. Boss, it's only God who knows how I've survived with my wife and little boy since that time. I once heard you read the plight of someone who finds himself in my situation on your show. So I decided to send you this SOS message. Mr. Obi, I am not a fraudster or a scammer trying to dupe you, okay? I'm a real person who really needs help to survive just for today. Even if it's 20 Ghana cedis that you can get for me, I'll be glad. Because I've held on to dear life, but now it looks like I can't see my way clear anymore. Please, if you are touched by my message and want to help me on the number account, not here, I hold a degree in mathematics and statistics from the Cape Coast University. So if through your effort I can obtain a job, which would even offer me something just to survive, so I can start something on my own, I'll be very glad. Thanks very much, and may God bless you. A university degree holder.
I mean, this
we're
guy...
leveler, or here 20 cedis. And we're a private school teacher.
He doesn't even need to say he has a degree. Look at the language.
Yeah. And you ask yourself, say, oh man, for some of these schools, no, because these are businesses. What's the plan in running the school? Say crisis Haiti school, no, for just 3 months. Teachers no would have to go home. Yeah, and say be a half salary. Now they are surviving for some time. Say school fees are ever from parents, no SCZ pay. It say a Ponzi scheme. Where say inflows now mape omuntimi entry dividend for investors or do musika aba. And I think it's a bigger conversation we should have. Emra, many councils, also former council for private schools, executive secretary need income, and he told me, say, for members are assigning up to the council, no, almost started putting in place good management where bebrena even in this crisis period to meet half salary at the moment teachers and staff and I think it's because private schools are dozens. And I think we should have a proper conversation around that. Well, it shouldn't happen. Say, oh man, you go into details. Some of these teachers almost need to cry into ya.
But that's that's
for private schools.
No, I'm saying that
businesses.
I feel say it will be a submission in, and I may feel say the issue we should look at it from a regulatory point of view. Microphone be ohonuma, schools ni be ohonuma, ubeko school mu hono. Na salary ayeti o microphone. It falls below the minimum wage approved by government. Now, look, message in fact, I know a family, a wife, any husband, teachers, private school teachers. So you can imagine what is happening in that home. And today is serious. And I mean, my teaching that I've been in the public sector, my private school teaching that. It is not an easy thing to say, for even 1 month without a salary, let alone 3, 4, 5 months. And it's a big conversation I was here. Look, regulation. Who can say insurance and all that you talked about? Almost need to cry. You go and look at
they don't pay.
In my school, be that proprietary and arrangement to say. On person obey too much need into or mommy lower what is going to be on the books will be lower than what you give me
your salary, your basic salary will be lower. Now we're increasing allowances. You don't pay snake on allowances. It's a big conversation we should have.
Now, the school economy, no man, the school economy is big. And man for say it is just teachers. But let me tell you, there are cleaners. Cleaners have called in. We've had people who said, we drivers, we school for bus, and eco school. Now that the school economy has crashed,
I am looking at it from a different angle. The bigger picture is that we have failed ourselves as a country. A country that sleeps by 6 p.m. Now the activities now about to a halt. It tells you the kind of country that we live in. A country we bet many akukudu akacho say, wo na wo you that che wono me de sikado do na be mawa en konkrata so say sika we and am duty aka na wo so kwabna santino wo be gia tu no. We have a problem. A country a kwabna santi ko school we a ne die nyina na say we teacher ntino de yen so ho opportunities bia obetima ton kuko obetima ton master obetima onye because why PhD holder okra 2 masters into selling cocoa and A1 bread and a pay me gentleman. That is a problem. That is where most of your young girls, your youth, it is becoming a responsibility of the state. Sir,
and I think you raise a good point. Who said the baby amidi free by any from the school's point of view. But no, and I think again, so I was stretching in part. Now, one lesson from COVID for even insurance companies would be say they should come up with products unemployment insurance. Say be a baby hate me. Na say me lusu enti me ye adwuma no. Make me baby kakra to say me lusu me adwuma. I can fall that. These are products also among so dey. And number 2, for us as edano me busa we kosi say we ye employee. We obi adwuma busa ho say wo boss ka say menua mintimi ema wo me adwuma. Na fear for the next 3 months. Can you survive?
Yes.
For 3 months?
Yes.
Say if your answer to that question you know
there's a problem.
Then there is a big problem. In the least you should have in your savings account.
Reserves.
With 3 months salary
that is the
should be there.
That is
a minimum.
The classical definition of a good job.
Yes.
Every good job, for the next 3 months,
you should be able to survive without salary.
But the challenge,
if you take a salary that cannot help you to survive after 3 months of losing a job,
you have a problem.
Well, but there are people who also will take these salaries. Just this question of 3 months survival or reserves. The issue, it comes back to one thing. Your attitudinal problem as a country, and the leaders have also helped us to continue with that attitudinal problem. And when you wake up in the morning, it's like you owe people, but you don't owe anybody. So what I say, the system itself.
We've not learned lessons. I'll give you an example. Somewhere between the late 80s and the 90s, also me go school or village. I know say a lot of the teachers who taught me were middle school leavers. The Ministry of Education, and I said then maybe the Ghana Education Service decided say and now from that time some of them were as young as 28, 30 or even 25 years. They kept pushing say government should give them their SNIT contributions. Normal fast 30 BB. But the law does not allow that.
It doesn't do that.
Say
at a certain age,
and our contributed level will be
court. Mr. Samson Linga court for almost 20 years. Somehow there was a ruling. But what I'm trying to say is, we needed to pick lessons from some of these things. Say nipa die uye juma bibia betimi esi. In our part of the world, maybe we don't have many natural disasters. But elsewhere where we have hurricanes and things, bibia betimi esi ama. Your job would just be and so, and I mean, we are human beings, and the lessons need the above and we need to take them and begin to and yes, look, we are media people. What have we learned from COVID? We've learned a lot. In the past, we were studio, radio studios are. A man for a open space, the glass partitioning, a lot of lessons have come. We are expecting that organizations are almost so are they affecting one way or the other, no? Almost the innovations, almost the new products, so that I mean our lives will be made easier.
Yeah, because families should start adjusting. Institutions should start adjusting. But it's like we want to still believe that we are in that normal times. Normal.
But I think generally in Pono, businesses are adjusted very well, at least from what we've seen. What we should further do, share businesses there, now about the individuals. And I think the biggest lesson for us as individuals, and how do we now going forward, open different streams of income until you don't rely on just one job. Where you man a salaried job, no? We make ourselves too busy. Until you say 24 hours, as a enson. But you would know, say what time near, you would have time to do other things. I know so this sika ebe
but for COVID,
yeah.
We now 4 million or more bankers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
yes.
I didn't know, say, we are the best in terms of
absolutely.
I didn't know.
And these are things, sir. So who your bank you can do these things.
Also, you call every 2 weeks be this year when you feel.
Yeah.
Normal.
Now, but you can monetize that.
Yeah.
You can monetize that. Indeed, these are some of the lessons we at the edge training.
Age na a woman, digital age na a woman, so no. It's not difficult to market yourself.
Absolutely.
Because all you need is to
the platforms are available. They are free. Because we know people are just pictures of a Juma on Instagram.
Exactly.
Now they are overwhelmed by requests of a Juma and it tells you, say, it's easier now to do business, to be an entrepreneur, and let's also say, we know saying this, and you will be a bit my entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Some people will definitely have to work for other people. But in working for other people, your mindset should be, say, how do I become a 5-star employee?
People are always people are over here. And then my Sunday weekend shopping. I'm a Obi Meku, Toronto, Janie, and I'm specific. Now, delivery.
They will do it and bring
it
to you.
So if it's 100 cities, why do 120?
Yes.
20 cities, no.
Any opportunities, no, a doors, a risk, but I think, say, who venture into it. Now, I tell people, say, even God created 4 streams to water the Garden of Eden. And at least when you need 4 streams of income, minimum, to be financially independent. Because we've gotten to a stage, so what's your pension system, SNIT system now? Nipa omoje 1,000 and less. Or macro retirement omoje 1,000 and less. 80% of SNIT contributors. 80%. And the core retirement omoje 1,000 Ghana cedis or less. A BG 300 cedis, a BG 200 cedis monthly. Into uno uhonam jina ho so kwa we adwuma oje 1,500 oje 2,000 na panel
yeah
na and then now who here so be hospital be told ni e ma 200 Ghana
save more for the future.
You have to save more.
Now
I think it's a proper conversation
on a light of 15-16 years back. Birukum na me ko edi bibi ko pelo ebu some other sources of income and I'm say payola. That's how bro. I got a coach, Buddhist music. Yeah, no, we're there. We're there. Bio. No, we're there. Other sources, Payola.
Now, Payola, not Yassi.
Oh, you know, we need to have some of these conversations. And man, bottom line, Ghanaian businesses, so you have that discussion the last time. Should know what time it is, should know where the world is going. Say, it cannot be business as usual. Sa attitude and mentality of many mebusuya ejuma, many wa me yere ne take over, me ma and you should build generational business. The mindset should be a business should last at least minimum 30 years, one generation to the other.
Very refreshing.
Ideas rule the world. And you know, I'm expecting say anope din komo eminim so obi danim paso a wo hwe ya na so obi tin akonyam ba bia wo hwe.
Now what of nipa obeka say what of nipa obeka say mo de munim me pe 2000 kura e dia akoto moto ase e dia delivery come in medwane ye.
Ehwa na me ba no.
Okay.
And e bia nipa nitifi o say oh yeah what can the bet startup capital menya wen. Me see ideas rule the world. E bia uben obi a owo ideas a that same person betimi aka kire say udi eminim
obi obema omoto
obetimi ama o sen ana so obetimi aye sen ama o ko nipa no ho no say idea no kra na odi ko nipa no ho krampo na udi list ne ma ope ebia obeka na nipa no kra obi enya sika ebia o hia co-pot
yes you pesika
ana o hia cylinder
say ye 4190 no am pass okotọ co-pot but ope physical cash na
and there was a co-pot in starting businesses there na bebre na free say capital is very important. Capital is very important. But for me, the most important ingredient is integrity and credibility. When you have integrity and credibility, now say we now start a business on suppliers credit. Into Uber Konipa never mount Nioma or you and you are in business. It is the most important ingredient credibility and integrity. And people should understand.
Very important.
Okay. Well, PRO woman is also ne 1 year or anti rather. Nyame aduma na otwe we Pierre Famo, Akwemfi, okay, Anglican Church, Sunday, 6th of September. Okay, but we be sim TV secret, and then name of one super so online, you might say a Jack Biblity. Now, or computer or taste, Jack Biblity, or computer only taste, or corporate 3x4 Biamano, or the MacBook. The other culture, yes. Your companies are surviving. You start small.
Nobody starts business like that.
Yeah.
So would you start small, baby? You need to start from
Microsoft began from a garage.
I mean, a lot of. I'm talking. Even bigger companies have made those mistakes.
Yeah.
When we send Ansaya banks, a lot of revelations came up
where they invested money.
Or the Nisika, Akoshe
plus offices.
Now we be someone said. So what is the sense in it?
Yeah.
And you know, the lessons are there for us to pick.
COVID are trend, and I think the world is not going to be the same because it may affect your men, even churches, which are very conservative, organizations, are now beginning to have a rethink on how to conduct service. Any idea? The brighter side of COVID, say, even in COVID, people still made what they have to make. Absolutely, people felt very good. People felt relaxed.
Absolutely.
You look into yourself and say, every situation be a presentation
opportunity. Let us all do some retrospective analysis. Maybe someone who say, we school so many years ago. Now we work class. It doesn't matter what level. Were they the most brilliant people in school? They were the people who are no more ideas or more business ideas or more pursue or more businesses. They are the richest.
So it's the focus.
And the focus.
It's the integrity.
And credibility. So there was how do you know so a cheating baby an exam because when say that is not the only way you will prosper or become successful in life.
And I think in throwing out some ideas, so okay, say a man phone started and as be another stream of income. People begin to come up with some grandiose
and former MC was a Payolampa.
Maybe our colleague, staff members are more 60. So obi a pay mobile phone credit at all. It was a pay free office across the street. Yes. That's a business.
But you.
But a business a bit may take care of a transport cost for the month.
But you.
Obet me aton credit the amount house staff nipa 60.
The cameraman and the auto yes. Amose.
Yes. It's a good business. Uko bend down boutique yi atare ba office obi say what are we efe ebia na bend down boutique.
No yi mu kama.
Utimi yi
that's the area. No obejem
boko. Waje usike gu car boot. Otonica. That and minimum call for Intercrade. I had a friend or a nurse.
The specialty no.
Nurse. What he began doing is na suit or you good with suit selection into a na a good car, a small car no issue car boot na or the office to office and the boutique will be or takra the
but a car boot
let me just simplify arguments the mom once in the party you need to play to your strength yet me strength enye kasa bebre
I write
Odi Agora. And me wa hey.
No more be tro pa.
Me person me practicalize ade no. Enti obi timi ba. O si Tigo. Nipa say ohia some promotional write up. Na wa brem kakra na matura ma no. Saa na obi me so me nya obi na say ope MC a. Me say o man.
Obetimi akasa yi.
Obetimi obi ni o man there. Those are the other streams. That same multimedia say o man.
We cannot, but we cannot rely on it.
But you cannot rely on it solely.
No, of course. I mean.
And me say Obiba send me intro article about him. Now me from promoting me ya kwesi chum onyi madi because I am dream na media ma me no and I me use na media it me do fie anajo na me table ho writing table ho na me chom me say am achieve sorry abadwuma so o se me yes ade no because me here say scan and say ese nipa hu say every single person has some strength.
I think you also two strengths.
Or why event your friend Elisha now say we start to watch a business they bia no was sending message or broadcasting message or say moon place mo order adicha me the brem
and it's a huge business but see am easy communication easy marketing a bit more easy than it used
but
to
what
be.
it also signal back was are we too much relaxed and we are still in a comfort zone hoping that the political parties or the country Ghana will change our destiny.
Yeah, there are people who
are we
think
still
that
thinking?
No, of course. We cannot also take them out because they also have to create the enabling environment. So they may amount for business and bit my day. Oh man, yeah, can ideas. No, I have a friend and they Odin birthday, CEO of Iredac Roofing, Jima Abdul Kadir, and the birthday. You know how he started? Unim say even for roofing companies, no, omope business.
Yeah,
you can start a business where unsa manfo AC dan a diner arise here to lintel level yeah you approach the person make me any roofing I the amount wako roofing company ho omo ya o commission no why then that is how Iredac began and the fastest growing roofing company in this country he's built an over $2 million company.
Exactly.
And that's how he started.
And people come to you with a lot of ideas.
Absolutely.
A lot of technological changes. The newest one ever.
A lot of people, they wanted to contribute, but unfortunately, Kofi Venyone, I think that Namde Chen now should say, they been near Clote Cole, near 4 Super Fridays. I said, they make a bantima, near Jaboso. Na edi jumentino mo fan check
o madam Fubipa maybe alobri eboa ono so say o hwe
Kofi Banyone one guy also
nanama ono so dispenters ono so say
Kofi Banyone one guy or disabled but what go beyond what look beyond a disability now we engage in the large farming is ono aye nwa snail or sample ono dey attach na organic no meko na aye organic and the major companies beyond the shores of Ghana. And
and you see, our agribusiness is a huge.
The passion for agriculture here.
It's now also of course this area, maybe a farm plains area on us as well. The things
that's that's my area.
Young guys are doing.
Because school no me agree. Because in the agricultural value chain, nema be brave or honomo a obetimi aye. So wuka say and then you want to start farming na omo be benefit along the chain the doors until we be here obi ama na clearing nipa no be jiska nipa no be okay who ko plant here those who go and plant or weeding in fact by the time products no be come market no na nipa
benefiting the doors
until say you investing in agric more as young people crampo no by now no say your citrus farm be 5 acres be or baby crana and kaye and cocoa.
Let me finish with this test to the two of you. Bu ebe baako ewo okrom kasem.
Oh. Mi krom kasem.
Yeah, bu be baako.
Okay. Koklo homak be anguna koklo.
Acheche.
Ekokobu. Yes, and yet direct translation I mean you me person me church.
Koklo home
make be anguna koklo. Ndi say kobu and say kokobu na oda cry say ye wo ferry.
Okay. Ye wo bia no
in other words they wo bia mo
so. Okay. Okay. Obu ka the same question about why you na cry.
Oh no.
There be
my favorite proverb. Emre ye ninka so. Emre ye ninka so. But me small boy no any ne mama.
Okay. Oh good.
And don't you Linda.
Obi ye ne mama friend eh. Oh grandpa. Grandpa say, "Hey, baby obi Okay, so be that was it. We have this weekend for ourselves. Let's be careful and let's stay focused. Now, Adom do me amandi asa abetina sini ashomo. Tigo me dasi. Thank you. Wow, share that.